attack this arm, which sometimes can be difficult. But here, we always have our Americanas and Kimuras, right? And our straight arm locks here as well. Or healing across to get to this arm bar. Now, we can say go for like an Americana, right? And if I can keep it down here, he's going to start trying to punch it. But if I can lock it here, I can kind of bait him into sending the other arm to aid. Because it's 2-on-1 right now, I'm winning and he's flat. But if I give him the space to turn over and help, now it's 2 up against 2, which makes him a lot stronger. And he's in a different position that keeps his shoulder stronger. From here, if you notice, this shoulder picks up off the mat. I already have a clear path to his back. But I'm not going to go, oh, the back. He's just going to roll back and take that. So I want to stay here, and keep this isolated a bit. So I'll keep this one pinning. I can take this one out. And I'm actually going to either keep this pinned with this hand I'm replacing so I can swim around, keeping my chest on him. Or if I really wanted to, I kind of cheated up a step. But I don't always like to cheat steps because, in my opinion, it messes me up and I get caught. Stupid things. So we can lock first and then come around. But I like to, again, control that elbow. And especially if I want a gift wrap, I want his hand by his head. So I'll start to push this. Even if his hands stay connected, I just want this to stay here. This is a frame that I just created. So now I can, instead of making this big circle, while I'm pushing this, I can slide this through and slide my chest behind the shoe. Right? I just come through. Now, when I get my chest behind the shoulder, if I just stay here, even go on my toes a little bit, try to get back to it. It's harder for him to do it. If I have this elbow, I'm making it easier so I can get this gift. As soon as I get this gift wrap, aka Christmas package, this hand goes from the elbow to my figure 4. If I feel myself up too high, little things that I need to do, what is it that I need to do? I need the back. So I'm going to keep my grip. I'm going to punch my hands and his hand technically out. So I'm going to punch it. If I can pull him away, I can settle my back or my chest right back behind the back. From there, I'll pull my elbows in so I keep that chest in the back. Now, good jiu-jitsu people are going to keep that top me up because they know I'm going to try to get to the mount. So he's going to keep it up. If we can get this foot over, cool, I'm here. Foot flat. If he has the knee up, I'm trying to go and I can't get over, I'm just going to put the foot flat right behind his lower back. Okay? The whole time, after I get this nice squeeze, I keep that squeeze. This is my nice hug, my loving hug to Adrian. Alright, I just took him out on a date, bought him some dinner. Now I'm cuddling him. So, we want to make sure we kind of get perpendicular. So this knee that's near the head, I'll slide it if I have. From all the way on this angle, I'll slide it up by his head. If this foot is already in, I'm already going to have my bottom hook when I take him. If not, that's fine. Just spin with me. If it's behind, it's a little harder. So I have to pay attention to little details. When I sit, foot that's by the head and the knee, I'm going to tuck it right to his back so it's easier to sit. Okay? I'm going to sit and take AJ with me. Look how his head comes up, his hips start to roll. As I bring him over like a metronome, I'm going to tick to the far side, take with me, and I can extend this leg out. He falls right into it. This top one, you can start stepping on the hip. If you have, you can readjust yourself. But being up on this angle ain't so bad, because this leg can start to come over the top, where I have all my arm traps, or even start going up for inverted reverse triangles, I guess technically is reverses up behind and not upside down. Reverse triangles, chaining them into arm bars. Okay, so we'll start from side control. Boom. And this can work at any point. Whenever you notice somebody's kind of on their side, if you can get your chest behind that shoulder and start to attack that shoulder and ride it up to their head, it's giving you the back. As soon as they feel it, right, they're going to want to turn back in. So we have to beat them there and then maintain everything we have. Right? So I'm coming over, boom, let's start to attack. I lock it in, I'll give some space for him to protect. I'll take pin, keep this on, because you don't want him just turning back in nice and easy. You want him defending. I take out, I replace, and I slide. My chest behind, straight to that wrist. Even if the person's holding the arm down here, right? I just have to shimmy it. Just give little pushes up towards the head, lock it up. Okay? If you can step over, cool. Again, foot flat. If not, we keep the flat behind their back. Okay? Slide up, sit, bring them with me. Look, my leg's already in. That's why we're going this way, because now my bottom hook is in. We ideally want to have the bottom hook for control. The top, you want both hooks for full control, but the bottom is the most important. Because without the bottom, he's going to start to work to get out. Okay? Any questions? Nope. Groups of 2 should be fine. I'll do it as many times, top, bottom, whatever. 2 reps, 1 rep, 3 reps. However works for y'all and your partner. And then I'll put a timer like 5 minutes. And then we'll come back. We'll talk about other ways we can get to the back as well. Good? Ready? 1, 2, 3. So, again, I'm very conceptual at this point in my stage. I have been even before I got my black belt, but I'm starting to see a lot more with almost 2 years that I've been with. So, a lot of control of the body. So, for example, with why I like to push the elbow and when I push it is when the person's being stubborn. Maybe I'm trying to get to his, he felt me go for it and he starts to pull. When my arm becomes longer, I'm starting to get head closer, which makes me weak. Right? I don't have that structural integrity where my spine is straight and it's starting to bend and I'm extending. Anytime we extend, I'm always weaker, right? I'm safer here, and the weakest here. Right? Here ain't that much better. Okay? So when the person's being a stubborn prick, and they won't give me the arm, I always go hand behind the elbow because he's trying to push either that way or that way. I'm pushing in a circle. So I start to push up towards the head in a circular motion. This works great, I promise you. If it doesn't work that great, we can always go to something else. Or if you're trying to push and it's still not going, I always just go push. Multiple, just keep shocking the system, okay? That always helps. One other micro adjustment, after we already have this, if you feel you're all the way like this is trash, because if as soon as he bridges his hips into me, I stay attached, I start to go for rides. So we have to make sure we're not too far. I need to have my chest literally behind the shoulder joint. Okay? So if I'm this high, all I have to do, right? I'm already, you're like, I gotta hold on to this. You're not in a position to hold on for dear life. So instead, I'm gonna punch my hands towards them and give a little space with my chest. Punch. Look where it puts me. It slides me right behind. I automatically dip. If you just punch, it does that, and then I dip. So I can hold at the same time. From here, now I can pull him in. Now I can ride him face first. I can put more weight, and no matter how much he tries to turn with his hips, I'm already beating his shoulders. So he's just breaking his own spine. If I don't have that control here, he's gonna turn through. The more he turns this, the more he starts to turn. Little by little with each version. Okay? So, this exact
pass. I'm gonna give it to you guys just doing it from out. It's the same shit. It's literally the same thing. We can literally go here, we can start attacking. Boom. He goes to save, I'm gonna fly. So it's just like doing the beginner, some of you are white belts who maybe saw this recently, maybe not. I don't know if Duma or Phil or Ben have shown this. But when I started here, we used to do this armbar drill a lot. Turn head that way, please. So especially it's like, oh, someone doesn't know what they're doing, they're stupid, they try to push you off of that. They give me their elbows. So we go dive into the chest, one over, one under. I put all my weight onto the chest. I lift my hips, and I get to my S level. Essentially, it's the same thing. So when I'm here, I'm looking to break, and there's many ways we can break. If they're lazy, I'll just push. But if they're smart, strong, they're gonna stay nice and tight. Now Pete has one way, and Nate showed a different way. I'll show them. Right? Pete is gonna come down, same side. He's gonna bring his head out. If this is bent, that's cool. If I'm here, I'm gonna come out so my arm gets straightened, and I'm gonna push with this one to get it down. I had some difficulties with that myself, especially if I try it on these guys. So instead, I like what Nate showed, where we're gonna go under a cross, and essentially the same thing. I'm still putting the hand down for extra leverage, but I'm going under a cross, and I send my whole body weight. Now from here, I can just make my adjustments as I need. Notice, I don't just go, oh, he's gonna pull that arm back. So I'm here, replace, and then I can get my proper grip. I have to own this. Everything I take is mine. I always preach to the kids, this is your favorite piece of candy or your favorite toy or your favorite movie. You're gonna let somebody take it from you. They go, no! It's the same shit for adults. This is yours, okay? I start coming in for this, he starts to turn for it. That's fine. I'm gonna slide immediately up. I can leave my hands where they are if they want, or I can, but regardless, I want the one on the wrist to pin. The other one at my wrist for the figure four, I can let go and post on the ground if I want, but I need his hand down. If I can ride up into his armpit, the better. Right? Because from here, I can start going for arm bars and things like that. From here, I can just start looking to the left. But I can also use this for trying to get to the back. 2 on the 1, I get the wrist, elbow, behind. I'm back in the same position. So it's all about just controlling the person and making them get peace, especially when they want to protect their arm. The only thing that's saving him from this Americana is by him turning. From here, I could try to do an Americana, but in my opinion, if they really work best, when we go free side, right? Mouth, not so much, and I technically feel like I'm just rolling, which some people will still do Americanas from bottom. It can work. Whatever. Again, cross, through, right? As soon as he turns, I can even do it from here, as soon as he turns, right? I push and he turns, boom, and I stop. Right away, we're perpendicular, right? I have to be perpendicular to this. Then I can start coming through. I can start immediately first. I'm here. I'll come here first, maybe, so I can trap this arm. If I start pulling this elbow, he's probably gonna pull it down, which gives me the gift wrap. It's a giant chess game, right? Same thing. I can punch, get behind more, and start bringing the throw. Let's just work on being able to do that from side control and from mount, and then we'll talk about, I don't know, a regular arm bar from there. Maybe we'll talk about reverse triangles from there. And then I'm covering for Pete until he gets back, so I'll probably just stick with this back stuff for a little bit. Ask me whatever, anything about it, and I'll do my best to answer those questions, or find the answers and come back to you with those answers. Okay? Any questions on this part? No? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.